Let's dive this week into worship as a lifestyle. The Apostle Paul writes in Colossians chapter 3, whatever you do, work at it with all of your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. I love the way that the Passion Translation translates this, because this is a section on slaves and their masters, but here the translators use just employees. Let every employee listen well and follow the instructions of their employer, not just when their employers are watching, and not in pretense, but faithful in all things. For we are to live our lives with pure hearts in the constant awe and wonder of our Lord God. Put your heart and soul into every activity you do, as though you are doing it for God Himself and not merely for others. That's so beautifully put. And I think that that's the right kind of dotted line between slaves and employees. But we're not slaves to our employers, but we are working for them as we are working for God. And as we are doing that, we are changing the one that we're trying to please by what we're doing. And we want to please our earthly employers, but we want to please the Lord so much more. And that transforms the workplace. That transforms the school place. That transforms our neighborhoods. That transforms the way that we do work, is that we are working for God, and that our work is an offering of worship to God, that we are doing this in a way that it is the embodiment of our devotion to Him. So I'm doing this for you, Lord. I'm going to do this secret thing. I'm going to do this thing on the side that is beyond and above and beyond what I'm being called to do, because I'm doing this for you. And it's this secret life with God that Jesus is talking about in Matthew chapter 6, where He says, don't pray on the street corners so that you can be seen by people. That you and I, we're doing these things for God. You have a new employer, and that employer is God Himself, and you're doing these things in devotion to Him. It's an expression of your love for Him.